today I'm doing a cabin crew Q&A. What? These still exist? Yes, they can happen. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me any question whatsoever, and there were a lot of new cabin crew related questions that I had not answered yet, so I thought let me do that. Also, one more thing, this makeup has been on my face since 2 AM today, and it's 5:08 right now as I'm filming, so this is a DSLR camera. If you see any imperfections, please ignore them. Thank you so much. Let's get into the comments. I've got my laptop right here with the question. The first question, why don't you join international airlines? So for most international airlines, you have to live outside of India, and I am not really willing to do that. If my family goes with me, for sure, awesome, let's go do it. But so far, I don't know, nothing has interested me. If anything would, I would give the interview and go ahead with it, but so far no plans. If there will be, of course you will get to know. Which airline will you suggest as a fresher to join? Best in your point. So, if you're a fresher, the best airline to join is the one that's willing to hire you. To stop having that mindset of, which is the best airline? Any airline that is willing to hire you as a fresher is a good airline. You don't know any experience in aviation. How do you know what's the best airline, right? You need money, you need to fly and travel. You get that in every airline. So go and try to be selected first, then try to be selected, yeah? Okay. How do I manage time with my job while studying for degree? Well, it's all about time management and setting your priorities straight. I've actually done a video about this already, talking about it, so I'll just link those videos below so you can go and watch them, because I've talked about it properly there. Now, tips on becoming a cabin crew. There's a whole playlist called Cabin Crew 101. I'll link that below. This video is part of that playlist as well. You can watch it and just maybe gather all the tips that I have talked about in all the videos. They've asked me how many rounds are there in airline interviews. I've talked about that as well. Not a specific airline, but I've talked about general rounds that are there in airlines. Aap kis airline mein kaam karte ho? Like I'm gonna tell you. I won't. Okay. According to me, what do I think about the aviation industry? I think it's great, it's fun, there's good money, you get so much exposure, and you get spoiled as well. If you're a cabin crew in the aviation industry, that is. I don't know about other departments, but cabin crew and cockpit crew, you get spoiled a lot. It's great, I kind of love it. What age can you be working as a cabin crew till? Well, so there's no age limit as such. For joining there is, but there's no age limit. Once you've joined, there's no age limit as such. You just need to be medically fit to undertake the duties of a cabin crew. So for that, there are periodic medical checks that you need to do. Something is not satisfactory, they will let you know. You can fix it. If it's not fixable, it's bye-bye time for you. You can maybe change your departments if your airline allows you to do that, but yeah, it's just as long as you're healthy and fit. Is the management and HR round tough? What happens in it exactly? Okay, so you guys have like really sophisticated names for rounds, like management round, HR round. Ooh, I don't know, it's just a simple sit-down interview. I didn't even know what the person is called who takes the interview. So is it tough? If you've got the communication skills, guys, and you can just hear the question and answer it, it's fine. Trust me, it's not that difficult. Just have good communication skills. If you're just jittery and nervous, of course that's not gonna be something that they wanna, select. And you know what, to be honest, you never know how they base their selections, so don't even think too much about it. But yeah, the main thing, HR round, you just need to be able to sound confident. You just have to act. Being a cabin crew is totally acting. You act in front of passengers like you're smiling and happy to serve them and all. Sometimes you are too, but yeah, you just need to act. So whenever you're going for an interview, think that it's like a show and you need to start acting, alright? I will actually take this question here. It's called It's how to maintain weight, and that's kind of related to the cabin crew job. I have made a video about my healthy lifestyle, so you can just watch that linked below. How does it feel to be financially independent, and where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? Ooh, how does it feel to be financially independent? It feels pretty damn good. I mean, now I don't even feel like taking money from my mom, because it doesn't even feel that fun. Like if I buy something from her money, it's not even that fun. It's more fun to buy something from my own money. I feel like I'm more confident about myself in the world. Like, yeah, I can survive on my own when it comes to monetary things. Okay, and where do I see myself in the next 2 years? Probably happy, content, and not regretting any decisions, and probably have learned from my mistakes that I'm making currently. How you learned so good and fluent English? Well, so I've talked about that in many videos. Again, we'll link. You just need to go ahead and watch the Cabin Crew 101 entire playlist. You will get all the answers that you need. But just to answer this question, I used to read the paper a lot, the newspaper. I would read it aloud, so that kind of like helped me practice with pronunciations. But still, in school, I never spoke it as fluently. Like I would still get embarrassed and a little nervous while speaking in English. But then Frankfin is what really polished me. And then of course now I speak in English every single day for the most part of my working day. So that's where it comes from, the practice. So yeah, reading the newspaper aloud is something that really helped me the most. I also used to read books a lot. I was fond of reading. So here I just got one, I think, but a lot of questions I get is that I don't know if I should do my graduation first or do the job. What do I do? Do I do the walk-in interview? What am I supposed to do? I'm not going to make those decisions for you. I'm really sorry, because I don't want to be held responsible for whatever happens after that. Like, what if I tell you that you should do this and then you don't end up liking it? You're going to blame me. I don't want that. And of course, it's your life. There are some things that you need to, like in life, taking decisions. And as I said, looking out for interviews, that is something that you need to do, because that's part of your procedure, your process of getting the job. So these are some things that you have to figure out yourself. All I can suggest you is you can watch my videos and see my views, what were my experiences, which is what I shared, and then you can base your decision on that. But what to do when it comes to graduation or job or this, totally your decision. Okay, people ask that if they've not been selected once, how many times and how can they apply, what is it? So you have to wait for 6 months to apply, otherwise they would just reject you because you're in their list of rejected ones. So you have to wait for 6 months to reapply in the same airline. Do I get homesick while traveling? All the time. That is also one of the reasons why I don't want to join an international airline, because if I have like 3-day, 4-day patterns, at times I get really homesick. I want to meet my family, I want to be in my room, be with my stuff, so I do get homesick a lot. I'm a very like home-rooted person, so yeah. What if any pilot proposes you? Well, that will depend. If I like the pilot, it's fine. If anybody proposes me, like if anybody proposes, it's not a big deal. If you don't like them, tell them I really appreciate it, but I'm sorry, I don't feel the same way about you. Yeah, if you do feel the same way about that pilot, then good for you. Kudos, congratulations. Can small town people become cabin crew? Yeah, why can't they? Any problem with that? Nothing at all. How to gain height after 20? I am not sure. I'm not a medical professional, so I have no idea. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys also asked me that I have marks here, I have this problem in my teeth, this thing in my skin, will I get rejected and all that. So you guys know what is the criteria when you see the ad for the interview, right? Now, if you don't meet those criteria, yes, there's a possibility of you getting rejected, but you know what? I would definitely say you should go ahead and try at least. You will at least see how other people are groomed, how they conduct the interview. Maybe they will overlook that, maybe they just ignore it, and maybe they just miss it and they will send you in the further round. So you don't know, so make sure to go ahead and at least try for the interview. As cabin crew job is not for lifetime, what will you do after that? Well, I have crew in my airline who are 40 plus and they're still working as cabin crew, so it's definitely like you can have it for the long term if you want to. My airline provides a very easy department shift, so you can change departments, so I've got in mind that. But if not, I've got my degree, that's what I'm studying. I'm doing masters in tourism management, so I can always have a job there. So that's about it when it comes to cabin crew questions. I hope this answered some of your new questions. If you still have any questions left, go ahead and watch my playlist called Cabin Crew 101. Still, if you have any doubts, feel free to message me on Instagram, Snapchat, or put that in the comments below. Maybe I'll do another Q&A. Keep dreaming, and if you have the job of being a cabin crew, just keep working towards it, keep improving yourself. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye till then.